So moving right along here, the next guest up is Martin Brechbiel, MMR, for his scratch building corner. Martin, welcome.
Okay.
I didn't mean to wake you up, Martin.
Yeah, you keep catching me when I'm taking a nap. I can't get a napper in this place anymore. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to behave. There we go. Okay. Toolbar right where I don't want it to be. Oh, well. Hey, that got rid of it. Okay, didn't know I could do that. Learn something every day. Okay, so the towerless house. This will conclude this exercise. We've taken 2 weeks off, and here's where we're going with it. I'll bring that toolbar back up. There we go. So the final steps. This will be fairly quick, I think. This is where we left off. It's where we stopped 2 weeks ago, and as I state there, it's kind of naked. It's just the building. Buildings don't just exist on blue paper with white backdrops behind them. They need a little bit extra. So I took this down back off the shelf thinking it's kind of naked looking. I should do something with it. And I went and found some thin plywood, which is not too hard to do. I've got 6 sheets of it out in the garage. A little ungainly running it through the saw, but got enough here to use as a base for under this building. And I had these plaster castings for fences, walls, whatever you want to call them. I have no idea who made them, where they came from. They came to me from the old Indianapolis O-scale show in a cigar box full of, or a shoebox full of stuff that I picked up for a few pennies. And it's been sitting on the shelf in my shop gathering dust for at least 5-6 years, if not more. And this gave me an opportunity to get rid of something in my shop once again. And they're just laid out here roughly. They're going to go sort of like this, maybe, but maybe differently. But we'll have to see what happens because they're not going to, of course, come out perfectly the way you want. We'll just cut these to shape or to length with hacksaw, put them back together, some carpenter's glue, and they'll work out fine. And we'll just wrap it around the backside as well. And there's a whole bunch of other miscellaneous stuff here we're going to incorporate into this and figure out how to make this look like a finished structure. So we're going to fast forward a wee bit, or actually quite a bit, not a wee, but quite a lot. And we're going to go right here. So there's where our entranceway is now. We've got these castings all assembled, glued in. There's about 9 different colors of paint on there. You really can't see it on this photo, unfortunately, or any of my other photos for that matter. There's about 9 different colors of paint on there, and they were all painted up and glued into place, cut and reassembled to wrap around this house. We have some walkways, some fencing, gate, all kinds of scenery bits and pieces. We'll talk about that a little bit as I go around the building. So we have a lawn, and actually what I did first here is I actually put down dirt, turf, mixed turf, whatever it's called from Woodland Scenics, all the way around, and then I went back and added the grass on top of the dirt. Maybe that's a bit extreme, but I did so nonetheless. But that gave me garden beds around here, enough dirt around the outside. So we have garden beds. These are from JTT products. I have no idea what kind of flowers these are. They're the kind of flowers when I look at them online, I say, oh, those would look good here. That's what kind of flowers these are. These odd round shrubbery pieces. They're from Plastruck, of all people. I picked these all up in a laundry basket full of scenery products at an estate sale about a year ago, and have slowly been using that stuff up. The gates here, this is just Grant Line railings with some styrene pieces for posts. Just glue it all up. There's another gate back here in the back. These walkways are laser cut herringbone pattern bricks. This came from River Leaf Models before they went out of business. Andre Garcia was the gentleman's name, and I asked him if he could make me some sidewalks for my layout for a project there on a building, and I had some leftover pieces. These are MDF that are laser cut, makes beautiful bricks, and you can paint these with about, I don't know, there's 6 or 7 different colors of red and gray in there, and you can see there's a little more gray pronounced in this walkway back here. But again, more shrubbery from Woodland Scenics and other places. I have no idea where the tree comes from. It came out of a box of miscellaneous rubbish, leftover stuff, and it said, plant me here because I'll fit. And that was the major criteria for that tree going there. We go around this side, you can see a small gate around the back, some more herringbone walkway, some more of this stonework. Added this little bench on the front porch here. This laser cut kit part that came from somebody company whose name it's been so long, it's been sitting in a box waiting for a porch to sit on. It finally found its porch. The lesson here, of course, being don't throw stuff away. Put it in a box. You'll use it someday. You have to make sure someday arrives before it's too late, though. And around back, more of the same. You can see the colors are a little bit different on this. They're showing up a little better on this photo. Some more laser cut bench and another chair. And some more shrubbery. There's a good Monty Python joke in there, but I'm not going to use it. And more garden stuff around this side. So these are actually a little wire sprue comes out, and I actually drilled holes through the dirt into the plywood and planted the plants with a little bit of glue on each stalk. So they're not coming back out. They're not going to fall over. They're not going to disappear very easily. Unless, of course, you have a visitation from a small rodent. And last but not least, the weather vane up top. This came from Chris Corris from Conowingo Models. This is a 3D printed item. And he made this based upon a photo I sent to him of the actual real weather vane, which is on my back deck of the house from which I'm speaking right now, which used to be up on my house on a cupola in Pennsylvania. And I salvaged it, and it was in storage. The real one was in storage for a long time. And then I thought, I should take that down and make it look presentable, which means every 3 years I have to take it down and repaint it. But it actually functions and does occasionally tell me which way the wind's blowing. And that's the pretty much the end of this. Oh, you can see also, since I added some more copper and acetic acid to the copper salts and acetic acid to the front roof, copper roof over the bay window. So that sort of cleans that up, or matches it up with all the rest, or dirties it up, depending on how you look at it. And I think that might be the end. And it is the end. And there's no next time. That's left over from a slide that should have been edited. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. And next month, we'll start something new or something old, depending on what it is. Any questions?
Yes, Martin.
Yes, sir.
Out here. You didn't put any curtains or anything on the windows at all, eh?
No, it was too late by the time I did that.
Okay.
Probably should have done that. There's a lot of things I could have done, could have, should have, didn't. It happens.
I know.
You know,
It's a good looking construction, Martin.
It's
It's a
beautiful.
it's a big building. You just stick it all the way in the back corner where you don't have something else to put.
Great job.
Fills the hole. There you go.
Anybody else have any questions for Martin? Martin, thank you so much. See you
Alrighty.
next time.
Yep.